Hi, I'm Jean-Claude Monachon, or JC if you can't pronounce my name. I'm your online marketing strategist helping you grow your business using social media with ease. If you are new to this channel, consider just subscribing for all the latest product information, reviews, social media marketing, tips and training. And at any time during this video, make sure you check out the description, links to all the resources mentioned in this video too. Looking for a Canva tutorial to show you step by step how to create beautiful graphics with ease? In this video I'm going to show you how to use Canva so you can quickly and easily design your own social media images, presentations, flyers, invitations and more. Canva is a remarkable design tool that allows you to create stunning images with ease, even if you don't have any graphic design experience at all. I'm going to walk you through how to navigate Canva, the free version to start designing your own beautiful images. If you are looking for a training on how to use the paid version of Canva, Canva for Work, I have created a video for that too. Check out the description for the link and to jump to the specific training section. Let's go over my computer and I will show you. So to start using Canva, you will need a Canva account. So from canva.com, as you see here on the top, you can just sign up using your email address or your Google address or Facebook and etc. So now you see my screen in German because I'm in Switzerland right now. So just to show you that if you speak another language, you can select whatever language you want and you would have actually Canva in your language. So it's a multi-language tool which is quite excellent for that purpose. So let me just change to English and then we will be able to start. All right, as you see, it's automatic and we are here. So basically you would need to sign up here. Now, obviously I'm already having an account and I'm going to log in with my account using my email. Should be taking a few seconds. And here we are. So once you have created your account, you will see different things and you will have access to basically all the different tools that we will be covering right now. In the top section, you can see here, create a design. And if you click here, you can use the search function and you can see the different ones, or you can simply go here on the original page and you say create a design, and here you have different possibilities. You see Facebook post, YouTube thumbnails, Facebook cover, Instagram post, etc. So you have quite a lot. Then you would have a page with your designs. So at the moment you create your account, this will still be empty, but as soon as you start working with Canva and you save your designs, they are going to be there and it will be populated in the first page. So it's very easy to retrieve. Then you can see you have Instagram posts, logos, Facebook posts, presentations, posters, resumes, flyers. So all you basically need for your social media, but also for all your graphic works, is actually there. Now you see here, for example, A4 document, because I'm located in Europe. Obviously, if you are located in the States or under the, let's say, US size documents, then you would have this US document. You could find the international documents and that would be then A4. So this is all very compatible with any location that you are here. All right, then you can also have YouTube channel art, your stories, invitations, videos, photo collage, social media. So you have so many different things that are absolutely brilliant. Also YouTube thumbnails, and we are going to cover YouTube thumbnails in a separate videos because I discovered also perfect tools that I am going to present later on this week. Now here you see you have if you have a restaurant, you could do your menu This is also a very popular one, the Zoom virtual black backgrounds, because now we all are zooming around the world. So this is really something that is cool. You just do it with or without a green screen. Obviously, I prefer to use a green screen. You can just use a piece of tissue, it's very cheap to build, and then you have a better quality on your Zoom calls too. We are also going to talk about the Zoom and the webinar calls. As you see, you can also do business cards, wallpapers, book covers, certificates. The list is really ongoing. LinkedIn banners, Pinterest pins, also very important to cover that social media. And it's really ongoing. So really, I doubt that you would not find anything that you would need actually. Now, if I go back to the top, I could simply click here and say create a design. You could also use the custom dimensions, and you would put the width and height in pixel and do that like that. That's a possibility. Or you can go to templates, and you have here also the list of the various templates. You can discover, you can learn also some different ways to use that. Now let's create a design, and let's go on Facebook post. And now you still can move around and change also the size of your post, and you can still decide that you want to use a different template. Now here you see also a menu with some different parts. You have templates, you have photos, elements, text, music. You can add music, you can add videos, change the background, you can upload your own files, and you can create a folder, which I definitely recommend to use too, because you will so be able to retrieve all your design easily. All right, so it will be really easy to use now Canva to create your own design. Now, when you start to go over the different images, you will see two different things. For example, this one is for free. This is free as well. You can also go on the right hand side and see different ones, and you see the free button appears. Now, depending on what you want to do, you may also scroll down and see if you find a section that you would like to search. Actually, that would be quite easy. Now, if you don't see the free sign like here, like you see it here, let's search for one that does not have it. So this one, for example, if I take this design, then this one is actually not for free apparently, and this one too. So you would see here different templates that are not for free. This one also is not for free, but here we see it better. Actually, there are sections in the design or in this element or elements that are payable. And here you would see the Canva sign. And with this Canva sign, this means that the moment you will want to download here, then at that moment it will ask you for a payment method. Since I'm registered already with my Pro account, this will not show up because I'm already charged per month. So if you plan to use Canva on a regular basis and you do, let's say, more than 12 designs a month using different templates that you find more useful when they are the Pro templates, then I would suggest you to take the monthly fee, because then you will pay $11.99 and that's it per month. Otherwise, if you just use Canva randomly and just from time to time, you may just use it, and the moment you want to download, and you will be prompted to a payment method, and there you will be charged for $1 that you can pay with your credit card. And then while downloading it, it will remove this Canva sign, but also these lines that are here. All right, so then it will be a clean design, and you will be able to do that really easily. Now, if you have a pro account, this will immediately disappear too. So on any design, the watermark will simply disappear. And you can also filter the designs to see which one are actually free or for pro. So if, for example, I click here pro and I do apply filters, I will see only I should see actually only the pro versions. Apply filters. It seems, all right, it seems that it does not work properly, but actually it should. Let's do it the other way around. Something is right now not working, but anyway, it would be easy to search it. You can also search by language. Let's say you want to use Spanish, and let's say what do you have in Spanish, and here you see that you have Spanish text popping up, and you don't need to translate. It's there already. You can overwrite it, of course, but basically you have already quite a number of templates, numerous templates, that I'm sure you will be able to find already the right text, and this text is proven correct. So it's really not a difficult thing to do. So if you are working in an international field, it's pretty easy. All right, let's take this away. Let's go back to English. And all right, now if you would like to search for a particular template, let's say fitness. So if you search for fitness, for example, you could simply go there and search. So it has quite a powerful tool. And there you go, and you can basically start to modify that. And sometimes you have also templates with different pages. As you see scrolling here right now, you have actually 5 pages. All right, so quite easy. So for example, if we say we want to use this template, then of course everything is already set, and now we are going to work on it. Now another good feature that I think it's also very good, especially if you do some split testing or you are not sure about the design and maybe you want to show it to some people, then you may simply add a new page here, and this page will be blank. And let's say you want to really do something different, and here you would have a different page. You do not need to commit to it, because you can always either delete or just you could also duplicate. So for example, if you want to duplicate, you can do that and you can change the text. Now, if I go here, I can highlight and change the text. All right, so this is quite easy. So of course now we can also continue to have different parts here. So you can also add a new page. You could have a blank page. We are going to cover that and see what we can do here. But let's say here we have the possibility now to change the text. So I can highlight this text. I can change it as I showed in the previous example. So let's say like this, and you can here on the top here, let me go rid of that, you can simply select a different font, and you have different fonts that you can apply. So you definitely will find something that is applying to you, and here you can change the size of the font. All right, so you can always play a little bit around that. Also, you can select the text color. So here you have the document colors, but you can say, all right, I'm going to take the yellow one, for example, and that would work. You can also go on different default colors, and you can really choose also from this top inside new color scheme. You can define whatever color you want to apply. So let's say if you want to have a green one, and or you need or you know also the font let's say code, then you can also enter it here. So basically here everything easy to modify, and you can select all the text and just change it, change the color as long as you want to have something that is maybe fitting your own logo, maybe fitting your own corporate identity colors. So you can really do all the work here very easily without taking a risk. Now, if you are not sure that you made some mistake, you can just click on the undo here, and you can go back to what you had originally. So absolutely no problem. As long as you don't save it, you can still do that. The other tools that you will find here, of course, you can make the font bold, you can make italic, you can here also have a list type of things, so you can really define different things that you want to change in this. So pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory, I would say. So really not a big deal to modify your design according to your wish. So, and then you can go to the next one and also modify that easily. Another feature that you may use is, for example, if you want to change the color of your design. So here you see you can modify that, and for example you could completely change it in a second. You have everything changed, so you can play around and define what you would like to have and really decide what you would like to do. We can move now to the next design. So plenty of possibilities to modify the text, etc. This one now has an image that you actually cannot modify. So the only thing you could do is really upload a new image. Now I loaded this one as well. So for example, here you see there are different elements. So here, for example, we have an element. I could say, okay, let's remove that element and change it with something else. So I can go here to elements, and you see here some that I recently used. And I could say, all right, let's see what I want to use here. I can use things that are, you see here it says also pro, here it's free. So again, here you would have two different versions. And if you would use even a free design, but you make some changes and you add some new or different elements, and they are payable, then of course you would have to be charged on that. Again, if you do a lot of changes, even in one design, you may do 2 changes and you have $2 to pay, then really consider having the pro version, which is not a big deal. So you see you have different possibilities here. That would be now, let's say, payable. That's a pro version, but I could move it here. I can even turn it a little bit. And here we are. I could also decide to change the picture. Maybe I will find another picture that would be suitable. So I can go to photos here. Now, this is something like, I would say, makeup. All right. So I should have here different ones. You see it's working. So let's say I want to do something different. So I can basically remove this one and say, all right, let's change with another picture. And I can resize that picture. I can even move it here. Or I can keep the original size. I can have it centered here. So here it's really pretty easy to do this modification. And again, you can do that very easily. Of course, you can also upload some pictures. So you could basically upload your own pictures very easily. You can even upload videos. So everything will be there. You can upload your logos, and I would recommend you to do so because it's very easy and fast to be used. Now, the faster you want to be, the better prepared you have to be. So the more things you preload, or you know exactly in which folder you have everything, then you will save a lot of time before moving into your design section. So you don't want to lose too much time. You want to do it really in seconds or in minutes. Now, of course, you can always modify as you like. So, for example, if you don't like this, you can still come here and delete this section. So you can delete. So absolutely no problem. You can also go with the reverse side or delete. That's absolutely not a problem. So here again, you can add any kind of elements you want. You see there really a lot of things. There are shapes. You can say, all right, let's add a shape here. You can resize it. You can change the color. If I go here on top, I will be able to modify the color. So up to you to find the right color that you would like. Of course, this is not working. And you see, you can really fit into that. Then into this, we could add a text element, and we could simply resize it too. Now I added it twice, so here I'm going to delete this one. And here we see we can really modify everything we want. So, for example, here I could say, okay, I want to have it nice in, let's say, white. I can simply do that. I can put it here. I can resize it, obviously. I can just move around, play around. And as you see, it is quite easy to really modify and move around. So that's absolutely easy to use. And here you have really a tool that will help you doing that in minutes. Also, if you want to go on this one, for example, here you have 2 elements or even 3 elements. Now you say, okay, I don't like this picture, so I'm going to eliminate this picture. And you can decide, all right, to have something different. Let's see. All right, now maybe you say, I prefer to have something like that. You can really add it here. You can move it a little bit around, and you see it will fit perfectly. So you can really play around up to the limit. You can also resize that if you want a little bit. So you see the elbow here. So absolutely no problem. You can move that a little bit more around. So really easy to use. And you can obviously change everything. And again, if it is a payable picture, it would have been mentioned here. It is one. This is a pro version. So obviously this would lead to the pop-up of the payment section, which would then cost $1 when you will be willing to download. But you see, you have a bunch of free pictures. The photo section is really huge. And you have plenty of possibilities. Also in the elements section, you have really a lot of things that are free. You should be able to cover all your needs already, at least the basic needs for whatever you would like to do. You can also add some arrows. You can modify here. You can, that's not really an arrow now. Let's search for the arrow. All right, here we have one. This is one that is free, and you can really play around, modify it, resize it too. So you can really do quite a number of things here easily. So up to you on how you want to design that. You have, of course, different lines. As you see here, you have different symbols, objects, and you know, some people do really like that, to have a lot of symbols or animals or whatever. So here you really have quite a large possibility. So now that you learned how to basically modify anything, we could also go here and start from scratch. So maybe you say, okay, that's not really the color I want to have. Let's put it white, but maybe the first part you want to have is a background. Let's see what we find here into background. You could also upload your own backgrounds, obviously, but depending on which segments, in which industry you are in, you may find already a lot of different backgrounds that you would like. So for example, if you are, let's say, on a beach environment, you could have sand. So now we have sand. Then we can decide what we want to add. But you see here, there are really a lot of different possibilities here on the backgrounds. So you will find already a lot that you would need on the free section. Absolutely no problem. But maybe you say, all right, I want to have a back wooden section, and now I would need to add some picture. So maybe you would add your own picture, maybe not. Let's see, let's add somebody here. All right, maybe we want to really add someone that is, let's see if we find one that is for free. Obviously, pictures are usually also numerously, I would say, payable, but doesn't matter. Let's find one. Okay, I would suggest if you want to make it personal, use your own picture, just upload it. Okay, here we have one that is for free. All right, then let's move it here. And you see it's quite easy to really play around, and you do not have to be on the millimeter. It's really quite cool. So now I want to use only that part here, and now I could definitely add some text. You may be willing to add the text without an element, or you want to use an element. So let's say I want to use this text here. All right, and then I'm going to place it like that. And again, you can change the font, you can change the positioning. So if you want to change the font, you just double click on it. And you see, for example, if you are too short, you can of course change the size of the font. Now I have an arrow coming here. All right. You see, you can really play around, and you can really modify everything as you would like and personalized. So we have it here, and so that would be fine. Now let's say we want to bring an element in there. Let's say we want to bring a button. So you basically click this one. You may just position it, and then you would say click here. Now obviously you could use a different one, and put let's say again some text. All right, just take something very easy. We're going to delete this one and just move it here. Just change slightly here. Now we will change, of course, the size. It's too small. Let's do it that way. And so basically click here to register. That's done. You could add any kind of different sign you want. Now let's say it's the time now to really download it. So first of all, I would enter a title. I would go to file and save it. You can save as is, or you can save to a folder. I strongly recommend to create some folders, because you are going to do several designs, and it would be easier to find the designs you did before, and maybe just slightly modify them, override them, change pictures, change color. Usually when you do some split testing, I recommend to change only one element at the time. All right, now let's say we want to really download it. So we have it here, we saved it, we download the picture. We want to download only page 5. So instead of downloading everything, I'm going to select, let's say, page 5. I will say done, and I will download. Now it is a PNG file, and I recommend to use that. That's a better quality. And then of course here nothing to change because it's already done for a Facebook post. And you can use a transparent background. That's one possibility depending where you are going to position, or you can compress the file, which I really recommend. And then we will download this page, and it's done. And then you have it in your download folder. All right, you could say continue editing, or you just go back here. And actually this is really pretty easy to do that. Now you can always duplicate, you can do many things there in order to do that. So I recommend really to play around that, and that would be like that. Now if you want to go back to home and say, all right, I did now something for a Facebook post, but I would like to do something different. I would like to do, let's say, a thumbnail. So you could say, okay, I'm going to do a YouTube thumbnail, and then you see, for example, something that I designed. But here you have some others. So let's say, let's do this one. And here you will have exactly the same left inside part that will appear. And this is already in the right size. The same thing can happen to any, or can be applied to any of your design without any problem. So basically, you just have to modify according to your desire. But here you see again so many different possibilities, and you can really change whatever you want here. You know, the thumbnail design has to be also in a way that is really appealing. This is your first image before somebody will be clicking on your video or not on YouTube. So make it as visible, as bright as possible. It has to be super appealing. So sometimes you have really to be creative and not to put too many things on it. That's also a recommendation. But we are going to cover that also separately in a thumbnail design. So I think you have it now. You saw actually all the possibilities, at least the most simple one to use. Of course, we could do a pro version of this tutorial showing you many more design sections, how to create different, I would say, create different designs, a brand kit, or work on different parts. So, but basically the system is the same everywhere. So the moment you have started, and you see it's already there, even though I did not save it, the system remembers what I did before. All right. Now here you see Instagram post or logos. So creating a new logo, if you don't have one, if you just start a business, is also super simple. It gives you so many opportunities to create a logo that you really can be able to do something, you know, just in such a easy and fancy way. Without paying a fortune for a graphic designer. So here you have, you know, you can change everything. So, and maybe sometimes it's just too big. The font size is too big, but you can also modify it again. Let's say like this. So you see, you have so many things, and you can play around. You can really do a lot of things that you would like to do. Now, okay, I recommend that you start to play with that, and based on your needs, we will create some more tutorials in this section. So check always my channel, you will see that, and we will discuss it further. So I hope that this short tutorial was useful to you and that you will be able to take advantage of this one-stop solution to do your designs and arrange your print jobs all in the one place. So there you have your step-by-step guide on how to use Canva to create beautiful images for your business. If you found this video useful, give me a thumb up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's down below. And if you are looking for more ways to grow your business using social media, make sure you grab a copy of my social media checklist. It's a super simple guide to help you get up and running on the major social media networks. So you can start leveraging your power of social media to get more customers and generate more sales with ease. To have more fun with social media, just check in the description below, subscribe to this channel, and click on the various links that you will find in the description. Again, thank you for watching and wish you all the best. JC.